We are about 5 weeks away from the Bellin Run, and if you're training, we have some tips this morning on avoiding injuries. Dr. Will Enright is an orthopedic surgeon with Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Specialists of Green Bay, and he is here this morning to help us stay injury-free. And if we do get those injuries, what to do about it. I mean, I can already feel the pain in my hips and my knees. Doctor, what are some of the most common injuries when it comes to running?
When we're looking at running, we're looking at more overuse injuries such as runner's knee or tendonitis or plantar fasciitis. But most of those things can be treated very appropriately with proper training and also with rest.
Okay, so there's a look at some of the injuries that you could be getting from running. Let's try to prevent them first. You say proper footwear is key.
It is very important to have shoes that fit you properly so that it protects you with your different style of running, because everybody's a little bit different with how they run.
Have you ever treated someone who runs barefoot?
I have.
Have you really?
Yeah, it's actually a very growing trend right now, and some people are true believers in it.
And well, I'm not one of them, but I do need a lot of cushioning in my shoe, and that helps with some people. You say start slowly and cross-train.
Yes, start slowly. Slow and steady wins the race. I know it's counterintuitive with this type of training for a race.
And we only have 5 weeks to go.
Only 5 weeks to go, but it is important to start slow and build up. You don't want to get too fast or too intense too quickly. That's how injuries occur.
So you can get your body kind of accustomed to running distances before going full out.
Yes.
Healthy diet is important?
Very important. You want to make sure that you stay hydrated, of course, and you want to make sure that you're getting the nutrients you need for the repair that your body needs to do after a hard training session. And
repairing and resting?
Yes.
What about stretching? Are you a big believer in stretching?
I am. I think it's very important, though, to stretch after you've warmed up. Stretching while your muscles are cold is not as effective, and I think that stretching when you're warmed up is very helpful.
Now, the next list of items we have for people is the treatment, and we start with the rest and reconditioning. But you also say modify your activity. What do you mean by that?
You don't need to run all the time to stay in shape for running. There are some other non-impact or low-impact activities that are very helpful, such as swimming, biking, use of the elliptical to kind of avoid that impact if your body needs a little bit of a rest.
Okay, and then running gait analysis you have on here, and I think that's interesting because if you're running the Bellin, there's thousands and thousands of people running along with you, or if you're out on the trail, you're seeing a lot of other people running, and everybody has a different style. Does your running gait affect your body?
It does, and it used to be thought that running gait was kind of like a fingerprint. There was no way to change it. We found that that's not true. We found that if you show people how they're running and point to them why they may have problems with their heel or problems with their forefoot, you show them that on videotape and you work with a specialist to change that, you can avoid some of those recurring injuries.
Interesting. So you might need some professional help to change that running gait
of yours.
You
may need professional help.
And then if you get injured, you just call on Dr. Enright to help fix the problems. Thank you so much for being here. I know, like we said, the Bellin Run is 5 weeks away. A lot of you will be running the Soul Burner or the marathon coming up, so good luck to all of you. And we have a lot of information on those races and the Bellin Run on our website, fox11online.com. Click on Good Day Wisconsin. Thanks so much for being here. We'll be right back. You're watching Good Day Wisconsin.